Hi, my name is Brian from Band Media. I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes on one of my photo shoots. The theme is going to be boudoir photography. Give me a like if you like this type of content, subscribe to see more, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. I'll do my best to go and answer all questions. So, straight into the video, what I'm telling the model, which, by the way, this is not a professional model, this is just a regular person. This is her birthday photos. If you have seen the other photos that I've done, which is milk bath, this is the same exact day, same outfit, same everything. It was a pretty long shoot. But what I'm explaining to her is in boudoir photography, what I've learned is that you have to accentuate those curves. Insinuate? I think insinuate. You gotta show off the curves. So even if your model doesn't have those curves that you really need, you have to go and find the good positions that work for her. So in this case, I'm explaining to her, you got to bend your knees. It might not feel comfortable to the model, and you have to reassure them that this is part of the process, that not all the things, all the photos and everything is going to feel the best, but they surely will look the best. So this shot right here, I end up stumbling upon it. I think I probably got a little inspired by seeing something on Instagram or seeing it somewhere else, and I really like this one. It came out well. I shot it with a 24 millimeter, tried to get as wide as possible, and I tried to go as high as possible. Standing on top of the bed is tricky because I didn't want my foot to get in the shot and there wasn't too much space. But I really like these shots. These came out so good to me. Let me know if you agree. So switching it up, just doing different angles, basically freestyling for the most part. There wasn't anything too planned. We had some stuff that we had an idea what we wanted to accomplish. I always find it great to have a photo book or have some stuff saved in your phone, so that way, all right, I want to go to this photo if you end up running out of ideas at that point. So you always have something prepared. You're not stumbling and trying to figure out what's going on, because in boudoir photography, I realize that you always need to connect with your model. Make sure that they're there with you. You're not supposed to be too into your gear, trying to figure out all this other stuff. Set it and forget it and have fun with what you're doing. I end up falling in love with these top-down shots, getting different angles, different, could be the same exact shot, but then changing the angle from my perspective, not the models. Like the model stays the same and just let me do a different side and different stuff like that. It really makes a little difference. So always communicating with the model, I find that is the best way to make sure ease her anxiety, and also I guess ease my anxiety. I don't like to go and I'm not always out there like that talking to models or talking to people, so I gotta try and the communication eases the tension with music, of course. This is another great shot. I ended up experimenting a bit to get to this position. I couldn't really get the right angle because I had to deal with that mirror in the left side. I didn't want that. I didn't want the lamp to go in the shot and like be right in her head in the picture. So I tried to go and make everything work out, go a little bit higher in this case to take out the lamp, and I think I really like this. Showing off her tattoo, showing off, legs asymmetry. I really like it. Always remember to make the model look sexy. That's the whole point of the boudoir photography, right? So you don't want to be shooting up into the model's face. Like you don't want to do low angles. Those are kind of angles you try to run away from. Try not to do, because you end up showing under the chin, in their nose, those type of angles, I really try to stay away from. It's hard to do sometimes, but those are the kind of things I try to remind myself. And this shot right here, the model wanted to do basically a shoot with milk and cookies, and this is what we came up with. In this case, it is great to have a camera. Make sure your gear is able to go and shoot at high frame rates, at a high shutter speed, get everything that you need. And if you had a camera that only can do 5-6 frames per second, it's fine. But you just need to know that this is a moment you need to go and make it, crank it up to the highest setting as you can to go and be able to capture that moment, because it only lasts very long. Well, this is the end of it. I hope you guys liked it. Like, comment, subscribe to see more. I hope you guys come back to see more.